So after my toes, now basically you're just loosening up the cuticle from the skin around it?
Right. This is a blunt instrument, doesn't cut it off, just up there. So I'm just kind of bluntly freeing it from the surrounding soft tissue.
Okay.
And of course, if we didn't have the anesthetic in, we wouldn't be friends right about now. So. You don't have the phenol yet. You need that.
I have right.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Didn't see it. Good.
Ah, the pliers.
Pliers. Could be mistaken for electrobikes, but not pliers.
They look good.
Now, you also appear to have a little bit of central fungus on this nail plate.
Yes.
You wouldn't know that without a test for certain, but guy your age, that's most likely what it is.
Those things look a lot like this.
There you go.
Which I would like to point out, those things look a lot like jewelry pliers.
Kind of see it. Yeah, jewelry plier. Yeah. Oh, you guys call it a plier even though it's got a cutting surface?
Well, actually, these are the wire cutters. The rest of the things are pliers. But.
Okay.
Still by far one of the creepiest surgeries I've ever seen.
Go ahead and pluck it out, would you? Just take it out of there. Okay, we're going to throw this on just so you don't bleed too much when you do this. Now, they say it's all on the wrist, right? There we go.
That was disgusting.
See the notch you cut it in, the part that was still growing forward there. So, ugly. We'll save that in case you want to take it home to all your friends.
That's what I did last time. My friends have a very morbid curiosity.
Yeah, most friends do. Only it's your body and not theirs. Check
nice little piece hanging there.
Yeah. So, you're going to miss that like a jab with a sharp stick.
Oof. A nice little chunk hanging on my toe now.
Yeah, it's just still there.
Yeah.
Proud flesh right here. Gotta go.
What flesh?
It's called proud flesh. It's an exuberant growth of unnatural tissue that tries to pad the nail.
Gotcha. So that's what that kind of gooey soft stuff was on the side of it.
Exactly.
Is that also what felt like it was infected?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is infected.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay, it looks better, huh? Now if we
In ways.
that way. Yeah. Now, let's just go ahead with the phenol. So,
From this angle, it looks like a really weird nostril.
you have to get the string into that. Looks like a what?
A really strange nostril, honestly.
Yeah, I guess it does would in some ways. Dip the next one for me.
Okay, so what are these?
This is the chemical. This is phenol, the same compound you find in camphorphenique, which is not as popular as it used to be. It used to be used on fever blisters and cold sores a lot. And it has a unique property as a chemical. We're producing a chemical burn to destroy the nail matrix or the nail root. Okay? But they use it, like in camphorphenique, at a weaker concentration, and it has a numbing effect on the nerves.
Why is it black?
That's coagulated blood. It's been cauterized with or coagulated with the chemical.
Did not happen that quick. That is absolutely disgusting.
It is disgusting, isn't it? Now, I want 2 dry ones before I move ahead. Okay.
Oh. I think the creepiest thing about that is because I can see it under the skin moving.
Yeah, that is a little weird, isn't it? 2 dry ones. Go ahead and set the next phenol. Each application is supposed to be about 30 seconds. But the neat thing about this is 90% phenol, and camphophenique is like 2%. But as it goes through the tissues, it'll gradually dilute itself down to that 2% level, and you'll still get that same numbing effect out of it. So that's why we use this, because it doesn't have a lot of pain associated with it. You take these out surgically, and you got a guy off work for at least 2 weeks, because stitches have to stay for 2 weeks. So this is a great...
There's stitches with removing a toenail?
When you do it surgically, yeah.
Huh. Okay.
Especially when you do a total. If you try to do a total chemical, like we're doing today, and you go all the way across to remove the entire nail, it's too much chemical, too big a burn. You wind up with a lot of discomfort. Chemical burn stays open for 6 weeks instead of 3. Yeah.
Jesus.
So it's better actually in those circumstances to cut the whole thing out, sew it together, and let the wound heal in 2 weeks.
Well, how do you prevent it from just growing back, or do they just not grow back if you remove them entirely?
Well, that's it. You have to remove the nail root somehow. So here we're putting a chemical in to kill the nail root.
Okay.
The other way, you're surgically cutting it out.
Oh, okay. So you can cut out an actual nail root.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
It's kind of tough, too.
Yeah, a lot of people actually couldn't answer that question when I would ask, can you permanently remove an entire toenail?
Yeah, we can use Yeah, you can do it. It's just...
I bet this would be extraordinarily painful if my toe was not numb.
I don't think we'd be friends, that's for sure.
With oxygen.
A piece of flesh that's... There you go. Okay, dry. And so 2 more. These will be the last 2 we apply.
What's the name of this drug again?
Phenol.
Phenol?
Okay. Phenol.
Okay.
Okay, I'll call it now. 3 on this side. 3 on this side. I'm going to pump it up and use the sticks again. She's a new girl. We don't expect her to remember all this stuff. So.
She's quite good at what she does.
You got 2 more alcohol up there.
So that is...
It's just rubbing alcohol. I'm just using it to dilute the phenol now.
Yes, at one point when I had stubbed my toe when I didn't have shoes on, a thing got ripped off, or a chunk of the unusual growth of tissue that goes around the padded toenail, whatever those are called.
No, you don't. Okay.
Yeah, I used rubbing alcohol to clean it.
That felt good.
Oh!
It lit you up, huh?
Oh, yeah. I started wearing steel-toe boots from then on.
Just a little Neosporin.
As it bandaged me up, and have fun.